There won't be defunding. There won't be dismantling of our police. And there's not going to be any disbanding of our police. Our police have been letting us live in peace, and we want to make sure we don't have any bad actors in there. And sometimes you'll see some horrible things like we witnessed recently, but 99, I say 99.9, but let's go with 99% of them are great, great people, and they've done jobs that are record-setting.
Well, let's go to Washington for more to speak to our reporter, Colin Campbell. Colin, morning to you. So there's clear push from the demonstrators, but also in some of those places that I mentioned, for reform of the police. But can you talk us through how the system works in the United States? Because it's locally controlled police budgets, but nationally, the Democrats in the US House are trying to push through legislation. So just explain to us how the system works and how it might then be reformed.
Yeah, that's right. And that's that dichotomy that lawmakers will be dealing with, because they want federal legislation to happen that will operate on the local level. So certain implementations that they would like to see in the legislation, such as a national registry, which would be able to be accessed by local police precincts, something that has not been put in place before, but one thing that Democrats are asking for in a proposed bill. Not just that, but the chokehold and use of force policies that many police have. They have been banned in certain precincts, but not in others. And it's definitely not a nationwide consensus that the use of a chokehold would be illegal. There's also the sense of qualified immunity. And that's a phrase that has helped to protect police whenever there was a lawsuit in within a case that they were working on, or a specific situation. Even though it's not a codified law, qualified immunity is that assumption that a police officer was doing something that was in accordance with their job, even if someone was injured. And if that person was injured, they wouldn't really be able to sue police. Well, Democrats are saying, well, the time for that should end now. That if a police officer does something that is illegal, takes someone's life, they should be able to be sued like someone in any other profession. There's that. And then, of course, there's the fact that people are asking for more money to be allocated for social services. These are issues such as domestic violence, homelessness, and other issues where police are going to answer these calls, but may not be equipped to actually answer these calls. And so there are a number of these stipulations that House Democrats want. They would have to put this bill together. They would have to go to a markup, and then they would try to pass to Democrats in the Senate. But of course, that would be tough to pass this legislation through. So they have to cobble the bill together and pass it on to the Senate Democrats, hoping that it will pass, and then they'll go from there.
Colin Campbell, thank you very much, speaking to us there from Washington.